So, Bunker 1.
Bunker 2 here in San Diego, continuing the 6 minutes of John Connor, 3 minutes right now from my friend Upside Down 6, who doesn't think that John Connor is still alive in the Terminator universe. Man, I got to hear your thoughts on this. I know we disagree. What's up?
Well, he got murdered at the beginning. Did he?
Well, that's true. That was pretty dead.
Pretty dead, and a lot of people didn't like the assassination of John at the beginning. Young child being shot by a Terminator T-800, but get a grip, it's a film.
So it's time travel, though, man. I mean, the way that I look at it, that possible future out there. Some would say he's erased. Some would say that timeline still exists. And then also, you get towards the end of the film. I mean, you heard my podcast. You had Grace basically saying Sarah and John's line. John has said it a lot. No fate but what we make for ourselves. I mean, was that them just kind of playing nostalgia? I mean, personally, don't think so. I think maybe she heard it from some time in the future from one of our other characters that we know and love so dear.
Yeah, when they're in the C5, the front of the C5 plane, just before the C5, the refueling plane hits them, and Sarah Connor's like, yeah, that's John, because of, what is it, no fate but what we make?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Even I was like, fuck, but Sarah Connor's like, that's John. But it isn't. I don't think it's a foreshadowing of John. I mean, the future has changed that much. It's changed so much that I think they have actually really fucked off John. And I swore. Sorry, I'll delete that.
It's okay. But so you think that it's pretty much just they're just using the same lines that everybody knows and loves. Then that's kind of what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I think it was. Let's bring a bit of nostalgia in, and it's fed you, Noah. Has it not?
Oh, it has. Yeah, it's fed the producer big time.
And it's not naivety, it's not stupidity of being fed. It's just, it's nostalgia, and it's the love of the franchise. And even I was drawn in. But the more I think of it, well, you know what? I think actually you are right in a part, but I think, the negativity that the movie has been drawn into.
Too much.
So, the social media and all that, and the movie not doing so well. We ain't going to get Mackenzie Davis back. We're not going to get Linda Hamilton back. We're not going to get Arnie back, because they're not going to want to do another movie because of social media. But if we talk about it as the movie as in itself, was it John Connor? I don't know. Was it an echo?
It could be an echo. I think it's somehow maybe the timelines have converged. I mean, if you go back even to, I know it's not canon anymore, but you go back to that Terminator Genesis theory where, you have Kyle Reese remembering things that he never experienced. Maybe it's one of those, what did they call them? Time nexus points that, so maybe John didn't say it, but it's so part of the future that maybe it's still said by somebody, something like that, if you get my drift.
Yeah. So, an echo kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. When Linda Hamilton did say it, and I get what you said in your podcast, that, I was thinking, yeah, he's fucking right. Is he right? Oh, God. But you brought up salvation, and it's like, they're not part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I still think it logistically makes a lot of sense. Again, I mean, take your pick of where it said Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Salvation. It's that John Connor echo through time. And again, I always play the long game. If they wanted to, the producers, Cameron, could really do it. They could really, I'm sure, find a way to bring John back into the fold. Am I being naive? Possibly. I think that, I'm not going to lie, it's a possibility. That's just my mind kind of really paying attention to detail, 6.
It's a beautiful naivety, though. I love it. And you know what? Because it makes me grin and it makes me think. And I like that. And I guess, you know what? We'll let them think and hear our opinion in the next part. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. So we'll get on out of here and do part 2.
Yeah, we'll do that. So you best go over to well, it's Robo Producers. See you in a bit. Peace.
All right. Peace. All right. So that's part 1.
Set, ready, and action!
Who are we? We are. You're in the butcher. So part of the world origin begins. When we get to this gap, Mariners are swerving like this. And the red line is where he's coming across, and he's going to come towards you.
Three, two, one, action! Cut. Action! Hey, cut, make safe. Cut there. Make safe. Fire! Full! Drop the ready. Look left, please.